Well, hey there, church family. Just wanted to share with you some things that have been on my mind as of late through this COVID-19 coronavirus scenario that we find ourselves in. We're in social distancing and we're in isolation. And in all of that, with the unknown that's happening, there's been a lot of fear that's risen. And I'm sure you've seen this through social media. You're seeing it on news articles or on television, that there is an unknown that has created a sort of panic in people. And I was at the grocery store yesterday. I was trying to get some milk, and they were completely out of milk. I went over to grab some bread. They were completely out of bread. I went over to grab flour and sugar to bake bread, and well, they're completely out of flour and sugar. They were even out of brown sugar. Who's baking bread with brown sugar? But I'm sensing this panic. I was talking to the manager over there at Bel Air, and I was just saying, how are you doing with all of this? Are you overwhelmed? What are your hours looking like? And he's saying, I'm putting in 16, 17 hours a day. We're trying to keep things stocked. And he said that he was stocking water the other day, and this woman comes up with a cart and starts filling it with water. And he looked over at her and just kind of smiled because he knows what she's doing. And she said, "What am I doing? I don't know why I'm doing this. Why do I feel the need to buy all of this?" And really what it is it's the unsettling, the nervousness, the anxiety, the lack of structure. People don't know how long they're going to be in their homes. They don't know how long the shelves are going to be empty. And so a panic is setting in, and a fear is starting to inundate our culture in this time. As I think about that, I am reminded of a quote by A.W. Tozer, who said that a fearful world is in need of a fearless church. And as I process what that means and what he's calling us to as the body of Christ, I think of God's character. I think of God's faithfulness. Genesis 3, the very beginning of this book, God says he will crush your head. In the very beginning pages of the scriptures, God is setting up his church, his body, his people to know his faithfulness, to know that he has a plan. He's setting them up to have a confident expectation, a hope of what's to come. And we as the church get to be that fearless hope for people. In a time of present trouble, we're able to go out and go, man, yeah, things are unknown and things are scary and things are fearful. However, my fear is subsided. My anxiety is quenched because I know the one who provides all hope. And so because of that, we step outside of our comfort zone. We don't allow the fear to rule us, but instead we step out and we go, how can we serve in this time? How can we put ourselves in the positions to be the image of God on earth? How can we put ourselves in a position to be the hands and the feet of Jesus when people right now are in desperate need of it? And so my encouragement to you as a family of God, as the Foothills Church, is that we would work together as one body, unified as one church, loving people the way Christ has called us to, not from fear and not from the comfort of our homes, but out into the world, being the witnesses that he's called us to be, making disciples in a time when people are in need of peace, people are in need of hope. The world is primed to receive the gospel. And so, would you join us at Foothills Church, the family, going to your neighbors, reaching out to those who are senior citizens and looking for opportunities to serve them, to show them hope that everything's going to be okay, that we have each other, and hopefully in the process, we can introduce them to Jesus.